Classes, Brother Siemens here. Welcome to our second week of your Book of Mormon religion class for BYU Idaho Pathway Program. Wearing my Pineview Panthers shirt. They had an assembly. Sorry, it was a pep assembly today, and the teachers got to get out on the floor and participate. And so, please forgive me for not wearing a white shirt and a tie. Typically, you're going to see that. So, what I try to do every week, I try to put together a video that's 5 minutes or less because I'm aware that you're busy. And if you didn't know that you were busy, which is the stupid, ironic thing, is that I'm trying to tell you how busy you are. But to be managing family and work and church, your hobbies, and then now we're throwing on top of this some schoolwork and some gospel study, maybe to a degree that you haven't enjoyed in a while. Yeah, you're going to be pretty busy, and so I'm aware of that. And so I try to keep these things short. Try to keep them less than the 5 minutes, so that it can give you the information that I feel you need, give you a little bit of cheerleading to keep you excited about what needs to happen, and then we'll send you on your way. So what really impressed me this week was I think I jumped on the first time Monday evening for the discussion boards, and there was already like 100 posts, and I was like, oh my goodness, that's not typical, and that's wonderful. I just thought it was so cool that people, from all over the United States and world, and you're just diving in, and you're like, hey, this is who I am. This is why I'm doing the Pathway program, and just supporting one another and giving that encouragement, and just really just putting yourself out there. That was very impressive. And I've been playing catch up ever since. And so I'm trying to be able to read everybody's introduction, just so that I can connect with you and at least get in my mind a couple of items about you as we continue on in this class. So give me a little bit of patience. A lot of people to try to get to know and welcome. And so, but good for you. Good for you for starting out. One thing that I did notice, that there were so many of you that decided to do this program out of a prompting. So whether you were at a graduation ceremony, or maybe somebody's giving a kind of a talk on the Pathway program, or maybe somebody that already had it. That's awesome. That's going to be distracting. How do we turn the volume off? But what I just wanted to point out is that there were so many of you that were responding to promptings. And what's going to be interesting is this first week can be a little overwhelming. The second week, when you actually get into the scriptures and you start digging deeper and you're doing other assignments, it can be, the reality is you're like, wow, this is a lot of work, and it could be a little scary, make you a little nervous. But I'm just going to say, just give it a few weeks. Spend the energy and the time to get the schedule down, and don't give up yet. And this could be something that's really wonderful for you. And just hang in there. And then once you get into the system and the flow of things, then you're really just going to love studying from the scriptures. And just imagine what we're studying this year. We're studying the Book of Mormon, the book of scripture that was prepared, that was passed down for the purpose of gathering scattered Israel. From the title page, from us to know that Jesus is the Christ, that God has done wonderful things, and that there's covenants out there that He wants us to keep so He can bless us. This book is going to teach you that. And there's just some power that's really going to enter your life. This book is a book about families. It starts out with Lehi, trying to follow a prompting of what he feels like should be done. And then it has an effect on his family. And then he has the division where we have some that are faithful and some that aren't. You have family members that are stepping up doing crazy, crazy tough things. I love how Nephi, says, I'm going to go and do the things the Lord has commanded. He feels that. That's how he really feels. But man, when it comes down to it, some of those things that God asks us to do are so hard. But Nephi says you can do it because God's going to prepare a way, even though that way may be brutal. So I hope this is a wonderful week for you. I hope that you can dive in these first 5 chapters, just really attach to that family again, and just say, I'm going to draw closer to the Lord. I'm going to give Him my best effort, and He's going to magnify you. He's going to make you more capable of what you thought you really were before. So God bless you. Have a wonderful week.